Now about Morganite. And oh, by the way, if you're ordering the watch, thank you, there are fewer than 100 left. If you're ordering the gray, there's a few more than 100 left. If you're ordering the pink and blue, I will keep you posted. Okay, well, coming up now, ta-da, front and center, let's talk Morganite. Morganite, it's so funny because you rarely see it anymore. It's harder and harder to get. It's very expensive, I have to tell you. It's hard to get your hands on Morganite. This is one of the best values, lowest prices for a stone this size, of this caliber, of this quality, that I have ever seen. Seriously, at $199.90, I was so excited to get this ring. This ring almost looks like a pink diamond engagement ring in the center with diamond ring guards. The way this came out, it's breathtakingly beautiful. I'm so pleased with it. If you are looking for a beautiful Morganite to wear every day if you choose to, or wear it in place of a wedding ring if you choose to, I think this is going to be the perfect addition to your wardrobe and to your jewelry collection. The only thing is if you order it now, because this is just for our event today, they took $30 off. It's brand new. You're the first audience to see it. There's a few hundred available. I wanted more. We could not get. This is not something we could get by the thousands. In a million years, we would never be able to do that because the stones just are not available, and especially at great prices like this. One of the things about my Colleen Lopez gems collection is that I love to bring you beautiful things. Many of you know that I'm a gem nut. I am crazy for gemstones. I'm a gem collector. I'm also a student of gemstones. I study with the GIA. I've earned my AJP. I'm an accredited jewelry professional. So I love learning. I love sharing the knowledge and sharing the stories with you. HSN gives me the honor and privilege of getting to bring you beautiful, beautiful gemstones that I love and am passionate about. One of the cool things about this and about my collection is that I want to bring you beautiful things. I want to bring you incredible values. I really do. It's important to me that you have extraordinary jewelry and wonderful values, and you feel terrific about your pieces. So a ring like this, many women, I mean, we can get this home to you for $39.98. It's one payment, $39.98. We'll send it home to you. Try it on. Take it out to lunch. Get it in the sunshine. Test drive it. With jewelry, you should do that. You should see it on your own hand. See what you think. I think you're going to absolutely love this ring. I think it's sort of perfect. It looks great on everybody's finger. It's so comfortable and so absolutely beautiful. So what I would say to you is, if you don't own Morganite and you've ever wanted to own Morganite, if you love the idea of a gorgeous pastel pink stone, and it's set in the rose of vermeil, so it has this beautiful rosy glow behind it. I love that gorgeous backdrop that you get from that stone. And then the way they cut the white topaz, they look like little diamonds. The white topaz, they're called little milli cut stones, and they are custom cut in a brilliant cut fashion, which means they each have 58 facets, so they look like little diamonds in there, and they just sparkle. And there you can see the Morganite, how pretty this is on the hand. It's just the right size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just perfection. And you'll have more, you'll own this forever. This is one of these famous stones that was originally discovered in 1911. We're going back to 1911 by a man, there was a man by the name of J.P. Morgan. And J.P. Morgan was a philanthropist. J.P. Morgan was known for financing these gem expeditions, and he was, you know, certainly a man of means. And when this stone was discovered, it was named after him. It was originally only available. Tiffany is one of the only places you could buy Morganite when it was originally discovered, and George Coons of Tiffany was very good friends with J.P. Morgan, and he named this stone after his friend, J.P. Morgan, as I said, a guy who used to help to finance a lot of these gem expeditions because they were real gem aficionados and they were gem hunters. So it's really a cool stone. It has a great history attached to it. It's not easy to come by anymore. You can go shop around. Our lowest appraisal that came back for this ring was $435. $435, and by the way, we have about 300 people who can own this ring, and we're going to say goodbye to it. It's another one. They did not have any more of this. This is not sitting around. This is not, I always talk about that with gemstones. It's so different from anything else that we do, because it's not like a dress or a top where if something sells out, this fabric is not a rare commodity of the earth. So in other words, we can call the manufacturer, we can get the same top for the same price again. With jewelry, and especially with gemstones, it's not like that. When you sell out of a gemstone, we call the manufacturer, we say, we'd love to bring that back in, and they're like, sorry, we don't have any stones. Now, they can go hunt the stones for us, but then they have to get the same deal on the stones, so they can get us the same price, and more often than not, it doesn't work that way. If we want to bring it back, it's going to be more expensive. So then we say, well, never mind, because we don't want to have to charge more for a piece we sold several months ago. So it happens a lot in gemstones where something we love, we never get to see again. So if you would like to own a beautiful, genuine Morganite ring, use express ordering, treat yourself to it today. It's a customer event price for $199.90. We'll get it on your finger for $39.98. By the way, it's on VIP financing, $22. $22 on your HSN credit card to get that beautiful Morganite on your finger. So if you use VIP financing, the flex pays get spread out even longer, or if you'd like to put it on any other credit card or PayPal, you can do $39.98 today so you can see this beautiful ring in person.